girl Brown Sugar here, and Dad. And we are live for our brand new Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen from the new digs.
The new dig.
Hell yeah, guys. I'm really excited because it's been a minute since we've been able to do Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen. It's actually been since we left North Carolina. So it's been a couple of years, guys. But now we have brand new kitchen, lots of space. So now we can do what we're going to do, which is chef it up.
Chefing it up. Right on, man. Yeah, it is time. Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen has returned, man. And as we said back on our live the other day, lots of cool things with Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen coming this year, man.
Hell yeah.
Right on, coming from you, from the land of Bigfoot, as you can tell.
Just gonna get some music started.
Get some music started tonight. We are having, as the description says, chicken nachos. But not only chicken nachos, it's Brown Sugar's chicken nachos.
Yeah, this was an idea I came up with. So this was an idea that I came up with during one of our more relaxed sessions. And I said, wow, you know what would be killer right now? Nachos. And that led to, holy shit, let's do some elevated nachos. But they're not going to be elevated in that way. We're just going to be doing my recreation of some chicken nachos because if it's nachos, whose is it?
That's right, man. If it's nachos, whose is it, man? Really, that's what I'm saying. All right. So tonight's music is going to be provided by our family band, Ghost of the Sun, man. No, I'm sorry. Yes, it was. Yes, he goes to the sun. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, man, it's been a day today, man. So we got chicken nachos coming up. Brown Sugar's chicken nachos, as she said, as we have made on our special times, is what I was trying to say. Tis coming. I don't think. Yeah. Are we rolling still? Yeah, we're rolling. This thing was acting weird a second ago. All right, man. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's not syncing up, so we're not going to use the speaker tonight. But that's okay because we're going to use the laptop.
We're going to use the laptop.
It's all right.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Hello. This is live. This is live.
Hell yeah, it is, guys. Y'all ready to get started? Who's out there? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I can't see who you are because I don't have my glasses on, so give me a second.
All right.
Lime Gang 5656, what's up? Justin, what's up? Travis Parks, what's up? Top Tier Glazer, what's up? Doggy. Oh man, I can't read. What's up, guys? We're about to do some chefing in the brand new Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen. I'm really excited. So if you're ready, let's get started.
And I'm gonna switch it over to the other side, all right? All right, here we go. Boom. All right.
All right, guys. So now to start everything off, what we're gonna do is before I get started with all the other prep and things like that, I'm gonna dice up 2 tomatoes. Usually I use pico de gallo when I do nachos. Today I'm not using pico just because I know that Dad isn't really a big fan of pico and cilantro and stuff like that. But I just want to add a little bit of tomato just for not only a pop of color, but just, you know, a little something something. So we're gonna rinse these guys off really well. Let me get my fruit spray.
Tomatoes.
Yes. Fruit and vegetable wash, very important, guys, because we all know how wonderfully clean the produce is. So I just always like to give it a little extra scrubby scrub with some fruit and vegetable wash before I get started with using them. How is everybody doing out there today? Hope everybody is well. All right. And that fruit and vegetable wash is really good because it'll help to get off some of the wax that is on there that helps to kind of preserve your fruits and vegetables while they're at the grocery store. I'm not a big super duper fan of that stuff, but you know, this is what we're doing right now. So it's okay. Just gonna chop it up a little bit. Get it nice and cubed up. Almost as if I was making tabbouleh, but we're not making tabbouleh.
Ooh, I wish you were making tabbouleh.
I do too. Because these are not beefsteak tomatoes, which is what I use to make tabbouleh.
These are aromas.
These are aromas. So, just gonna dice her up a little bit. Heck yeah. Ah,
The aromas.
the aroma. They're falling apart. Alright, let me do this second one really quick. Nice. It's always good to have a nice sharp knife. My knife, unfortunately, is not as sharp as I would love it to be. I have yet to sharpen it yet, but it's still working pretty well. I do recommend sharpening your knives at least every 4 to 6 months, depending on how much you actually use.
Well, that's
your
what I was
knife.
gonna say. If you use a lot, should you do it?
Yeah. If you use it a lot to, more frequently than I do, then, maybe a little more often for sure. But for what we're doing right now, I think it's going to be okay. And I'm not going to be dicing up any onions or anything like that because, like I said, Dad does not necessarily like onions.
No, man, I'm not the onion guy, man.
So, I'm just going to take my tomato and just hang it out here in this bowl. Kind of just, for a garnish, if not anything else, you know what I mean? It's just more or less for a little pop of color. And like I said, it's because normally I'll have pico de gallo, but I like keeping Dad happy, so we're not going to be using that today. Alright, I'm just going to set that guy over there on the side. Just set that guy down here for the moment. Little runaway tomato. Awesome. How's everybody doing today?
There's what we're listening to right now.
Heck yeah, we're listening to our band Ghost of the Sun. If you don't know, Ghost of the Sun was one of the bands that performed at our very first Quest for the Fest. Hell yeah. Shout out to the fans. Alright guys, so what are we doing? When I make chicken nachos, I like to use some of the blue corn chips, the blue corn tortillas, because again, I like color. And then I'm gonna be mixing it with just some plain white corn tortilla chips, restaurant style. I love it. They add some really good salt, some really good flavor. I'm going to be tossing in some black beans, so that's what we're gonna do next. We are going to open this up. And I don't know about you guys. Do you guys rinse your beans?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I rinse my beans.
I do. Just because of the fact, basically, I absolutely hate things in the can. Um, we use so many things that come out of cans, but for me, this just kind of takes away that metallic-y, tastes like a can flavor, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a quick rinse. Oh wow. And they are organic. Give them a really light rinse. All right. And I'm gonna transfer them. A little bit of rinse one more time. Alright, so now you say, okay, but you've taken all of the water out or whatever liquid that was in there. You know what I say? So what? You know why? We're making chicken nachos. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna add some organic chicken broth to the beans. Gonna add some organic chicken broth. I bought this for Maxi Poo today to go with his dinner.
Where is Max?
He's over there. There we go. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, as you can see, just enough to kind of recover them. You know what I mean? They've been living in a can for so long. Might as well free them and give them something yummy to kind of be in. Alrighty, so we're gonna put that guy at about 2, right above simmer, because I don't want it to take forever, but I don't want them to burn. That's the last thing you want to do is have burnt beans. That's horrible. So, rinse all this stuff out of the sink, and we're gonna get started on our chicken. Now, you might be saying, well, hey, brown sugar, what kind of chicken can I use, right? Doesn't really matter. If you want to roast your own chicken in the oven and season it up the way that you want to season it, that's up to you. I don't have any specific, like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that with it. Flavor it however you want with all the seasonings and herbs and spices. Just for time's sake today, I'm going to use our pulled chicken. Let me tell you why. Because it's already broken up. It's already pre-cooked pretty much. And all you got to do is just reheat it in the microwave. So that's what we're going to do. And it comes already kind of seasoned. Since it's barbecue, it's hardwood smoked. It's pulled chicken. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let me get my board back out now that I've rinsed it off. And so, as per heating instructions, Trader Joe says 3 minutes. We're up here on the mountain. You're gonna add about another minute to that because let me tell you what happens. What happens is when you're up here to everything, just winds up taking so much longer. I added an extra minute. I'm gonna stab it a couple times with my little cooking scissors. And I'm gonna use this little microwave safe plastic plate so that nothing leaks out. We're gonna heat it up 4 minutes. That's not 4 minutes.
There we go.
That's a little over 4 minutes. But that's okay. That's gonna work perfectly fine. And so while that, my friends, is heating up for a few minutes, we're gonna check on our beans. Get them a little bit warm, stir them up a bit. Hell yeah. Let's kick it up a notch. All right. Perfect. And as that is going on, I'm gonna line my baking sheet parchment paper because we don't use foil around here like that. Not for cooking anything.
We don't use no foil.
No. We don't use it at least like that for cooking just because I don't like cooking with foil. It's something that our grandparents did, our parents did, not knowing how unsafe it is and how many metals leak out while you're cooking with heat. So I try to avoid it as much as I can. And parchment paper is always the win.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. So now what we're gonna do, you're gonna put your chips. There we go. All right. Smells that.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Okay. Now we're gonna use some of these blue corn tortilla chips. And as my big brother Brian always says, hey, it doesn't have to look like a piece of art you're gonna hang up on the wall, man. You're gonna eat it. So you don't have to feel fancy doing this stuff. This is just fun, quick nachos. You know what I mean? But I love how the colors just bounce off each other, you know what I mean?
Word.
It just makes it prettier than just plain, you're just making nachos, you know what I mean? It just is pretty.
It's pretty.
There's nothing wrong with the pop of color, you know?
No, it's pretty.
Alright. So that's a little layer first, because now once this is done, we're gonna move on to one of the stars of the show. This is the white queso, man. White queso. We love this so much. It is so good. I like it a lot because it's not spicy. It's actually one of the things that is not super spicy at Trader Joe's, which makes me happy because we tend to get a little spice happy over there at TJ's. So this doesn't have like horrendous heat at all. It just has enough for a little bit of a flavor, and that's about it. All right. Chicken is done. over here.
Yo, what's up, Ube? What's happening, Ube? Ube's in the house, Mom.
What's up, fam? Alright.
All right.
So, gonna open up this queso.
Careful, Mom.
Don't worry. Send this about 8,000. And now for this, since like I said, this is nothing super uber fancy. This is some quick food. This is fun food. This is high times food. This is anytime food, honestly. So yeah. What we're gonna do now, pop her in the microwave.
Yeah, that chicken smells good. Man.
I know. Gonna cover this up. Grab another microwave safe plate. Now, for the cheese, you have to heat it up in increments. So it says, like per instructions, it says, okay, you want to like microwave it for about 30 seconds, stir it up, stick it back in for a minute, stir it up, and continue to heat it up that way. And that's honestly the only way to do it. Like any other instruction, I think, would have been completely false. That's how you do it. Alright. Check these guys out. Everything is great. That's very loud and annoying. Alright. So as you can tell, it's starting to get warm and gooey, because that's how you want your queso. Nice and warm and gooey. Alright. Now this baby goes back for about another minute. Alright. I'm gonna pop those up a little bit. Pump up the heat a bit. And we're gonna open this guy as well because we'll probably need a little extra. Because that's only the first layer of nachos. Alright. Alright, guys. Get that ready. As this is about. Then once this is cooled a little bit more, I'm going to open it up, separate it.
All right.
Okay. Beans are still over there, heating up, doing what they're going to do. All right. Check that out, fam. Almost done. All right. I say about another 30 seconds or so. All right. So, almost. All right, so what do we have going on now? We have chicken that's been cooked, your tomatoes that have been diced, your beans that are almost done heating up. I've made the first little layer, pretty layer of nachos. We're going to add a couple of more on top afterwards. Waiting for this queso. Oh yeah, she's piping hot.
Yo, what up, Brian?
Hell
Hey, Brian, can you guys hear us okay? Everything coming through all right?
yeah. Yeah, we haven't done this on the phone in a long time.
Yeah. Everything's good sound-wise?
Oh, let me just go and grab that.
Yeah, he said, okay. All right, cool. Right on, right on.
Awesome. This is going to be the topper of the night. It's going to be the Mexican style shredded cheese.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because again, this is all supposed to be kind of easy. Alrighty. Let's get these guys ready.
Queso, chicken, cheese, maters.
Right. Now these guys have heated up nicely. I'm just gonna go ahead and strain them. Hey, stop acting goofy, laptop. And we're gonna just put these guys in a separate bowl. And coincidentally,
That's right, Brian.
the chicken broth gives the beans a little extra flavor too. Normally, like I said, I would be using like pico that has onions, tomatoes, cilantro, lime, all of that good stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have it at the moment, and the reason why we don't have it is because I wanted to keep Dad's tummy happy. So this will give this a little flavor to the beans, and they look beautiful. They're nice and soft as well. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, oven has been preheating at 375 degrees because their nachos, their chips, they're already cooked. They're already fried. They had the shit fried out of them. So we don't really need it to be super duper hot, but just hot enough to kind of make everything a little bit ooey gooey. All right, so now we're going to open the chicken that has been heated. Okay, we're gonna heat the chicken. I'm not gonna heat this queso up until we're just about to put it into the oven. Just gonna go ahead and open this guy up. I think. They make these bags so hard to open. Because they've been like vacuum sealed. So it's a challenge and a half, I tell you what. All right. Come on, baby. And make sure you don't hurt your fingers. Don't cut your fingers. And be careful of how hot the chicken is because
That's
she's
pulled
piping
chicken,
hot.
Brian. Pulled chicken.
She's piping hot. Yeah, we came up with this idea one night. We were very, very inspired, let's put it. Let's put it that way. We were inspired, and I was like, wow, I really want some nachos. But not just regular nachos, I want chicken nachos. Because I used to get some really killer chicken nachos back at the Yard House in Virginia a long time ago. And if you've ever been to the Yard House, then you'll know those are fucking great nachos. So I was kind of like, you know what? It's very easy. It's chicken, black beans. They had refried beans as well. Sour cream, pico de gallo. Some, what else? Oh man, they had all kinds of stuff. Guac, queso. It was a great, great chicken nacho. And so I figured, hey, I could do that. Why can't I do that? I can easily do that. So that's what we're doing. We're just building it because it's Wednesday night. It's the day before we go back to work. Well, the night before we go back to work. But I just felt like something fun and festive. So I'm just gonna cut some of these pieces. I don't mind the sizes of them, but some of them are just really big. So we're just gonna go through.
Brian said I'm high and unsupervised. Well, that's never a good thing, Brian.
Well, then it's time to make chicken nachos, man. Make you some chicken nachos. Or just come over and I will feed you chicken nachos. All right, so we got our chicken ready, got our beans ready, we got our topping ready, the nachos are ready. So here's what I'm going to start with. I think I'm going to start with this queso. And remember, guys, this is just the first layer. Just kind of want to get a little bit everywhere, you know what I mean? And then the second one is going to come in on top. Right before we stick it in the oven, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the microwave now. Give her the first 30 seconds. Now we're going to add our beans. Because that's how we do it around this joint. Who the hell said that nachos can't be healthy? That's where we got these black beans. Next time, I think I'm going to add some Mexican corn to this as well. I kind of feel like that would make it scrumptious.
Chicken nachos, Brian.
Brian's probably like, well, I don't see no chicken. First 30 seconds are up. Give it a stir. Hell yeah, fam. And tonight we're listening to our fam, Ghost of the Sun. Hell yeah. Shout out to our SGVC fam who participated in the very first Quest for the Best. And coincidentally, you guys will be seeing our fam Ghost of the Sun very soon because they will be joining us for a Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen live here in the very near future. So stay tuned for that.
Right on, man. Right on.
All right. So now we're gonna start adding this chicken. Hell yeah. And there's no right or wrong way to do this, guys. You know what I mean? This is just kind of how I imagined it in my head during some very inspiring times. If you understand what I mean. We were inspired. All right. So now, too loud, man. Too loud. Good God. When did they make microwaves so loud? All right. Hell yeah. I'm gonna give her 30 more seconds. And as she's in there bubbling up for 30, I'm gonna add couple more of these beautiful tortilla chips. Hell yeah. Shit. Thank God I have clean counters. I quite literally just re-cleaned my kitchen, by the way, so don't freak out and shit. Brown sugar runs a tight ship.
It's a good thing I don't get the munchies because I'd be eating while I was preparing. It'd be half gone before it got started. That's what Brian said.
Sometimes it's like that, dude. Sometimes it's like that. But spoiler alert, we already ate. So this is just gonna be snacky food for, you know. those
Yo,
times
what
that
up,
it's
Aaron?
fire.
How's it going, man?
What up? So here comes another healthy drizzle. Of this queso, man. Hold on, let me get my spoon. Oh, my towel dropped. Not supposed to do that. Just a little more. Hell yeah. Right on. And see, here's the thing. When it comes to queso, you don't want it to be swimming in it. That's where some people get mixed up. You don't want it to be swimming in it because that's not the only flavor that you want to taste. You want to be able to taste the beans, taste the chicken, taste everything that's in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Hell yeah, get these good beans. And see, nachos I figure are a really good way to also get in some of your legumes. Hell fucking yeah. They are scrumptious. Alright guys. The last of the chicken goes on top.
The cheese.
Then you damn skippy pippy the cheese. And like I said, guys, you can literally do this however the heck you like doing it. You want jalapenos on there? Go for it. You want some really strong habanero, something that's so nice and spicy? Go for it. Definitely do it. You like olives? Hit it. You know what I mean? Definitely go bonkers with your pico. Go bonkers with your guac. I mean, it's nachos, right? I usually like to use a refried bean along with my black bean. Tonight we're not doing it. This is a new way. So we can omit and we can add as much as we like. But all I know is this is gonna be the shit.
And let's go check in real quick on the Maxi Poo. There he is. Can you say hi, Maxi? Nope, he went back to sleep.
Oh, he had a long day.
He's had a long day, the old Max dog. You had a long day, didn't you, Bubba? Yeah. One more. You want to say hi one more time? No. No, he just, dog is asleep, man. What's up, T Wolfo, man?
He's being a baby.
Where are the Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tarts at some point coming soon. All right, guys, so we're about to put her in the oven. As I have said before, my oven has been preheating at a 375-degree temperature because you don't need it super duper high. That's funny. But you want it warm enough to melt your cheese, make her gooey. Get that gooey goodness, you know what I'm talking about?
Aaron got a vape today called apple fritter. Oh, we've had apple fritter,
yeah, apple
other
fritter's
stuff,
good
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
Hell yeah. And you know what would be good after that? These nachos, though.
Yeah.
All right, so we're giving her a nice healthy sprinkle because that's what we do in Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen. Do, do, do. Right on, guys. So, gonna go in. I'm gonna check on it at about the 3-minute mark. Got my rack set right in the middle because you don't want it up too high, down too low.
That's right. You never want your rack too high.
Well, I'm not gonna say a word, but you know what I mean. You don't want to burn your nachos.
Aaron
so-
says, "Don't forget the black olives." If we had black olives, dude, we would have done black olives because I like black olives too
Yeah,
myself.
I wasn't doing black olives tonight because, well, one, I honestly really didn't think about it, and two, I didn't grab any at the store. So, yeah, that's what happened. But I was saying, definitely go nuts. Grab your olives, your diced black olives, some diced red onion, or some sweet onion, white onion, whatever suits you. You know, get some really good hot spicy peppers because sometimes people like to have it spicy. I personally do not because my ulcer will beat me the hell up. So I try to avoid as much spice as I can. But the queso, it does have a little bit of jalapeno in it, so it has a tiny baby kick. Not a super, I'm gonna kick you in the gut kick or in your throat kick, but just enough to say, hi, I'm here. You know what I mean? Just a little of heat. Cheese goes back. And now, I'm gonna show you guys what inspired this whole thing. It was this.
Wait, hold a stick.
Is our Trader Joe's guaca salsa. That's what inspired this whole chicken nacho extravaganza, if you will. Because we tried this and I was like, holy shit, I need that in my life. And so we're gonna have some fun with this. So I don't have a piping bag at the moment. When you don't have a piping bag, guess what, guys? Hefty bags work just fine. Because I'm going to put the guaca salsa, well not all, but some, in here, and I'm gonna just kind of drizzle it on top of the nachos once they are done.
Brian says that looks scary.
It's not scary. It's guaca salsa. Let's take a little peek. Oh yeah! Look at that. That get a little sexy, nasty oven shot.
Yeah.
Heck yeah! Cheese is melty, melty. We are at the 2-minute and 30-second mark. So yeah, I believe that was a pretty good time. And I am going to wash this off really quick, just so that I can set the tray on there. I don't like putting hot things on top of these induction oven burners just because I know that they get hot while you cook on them, but they're not being cooked on, so it's not suggested, I guess, to do things. Alright. And this is my this is my beautiful cedar chopping board. I love this because she's so oily and wonderful. I oil it up every so often because you do have to wash it. Hell yeah. Look at that, fam. Look at that. Look at that sexy, sexy shit right there. That's the nasty chicken nacho right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Brian said he'd eat it minus the baby food guacamole.
It's not baby food guacamole, Brian. It's guaca salsa. So it's guacamole and salsa put together. They did it, yeah, you know. It's Trader Joe's, man. If you know Trader Joe's, you understand. They do some crazy shit. But it absolutely works. Everything that they do works. All right, watch out. Let me wash this off. So I can pop the top.
All right, Aaron, take care, man.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Yeah, have a good night.
All right. Oh, you know what? Yeah, just like I thought. These things take forever to pull. So it's always better to just kind of have a knife anyway handy. All right. So just gonna pop a little bit here inside. These things are supposed to stand up, so we'll see. Hold on a second. Let's see. Will the bag stand up for me? Says it's supposed to. Yes, no, maybe. Behave. Right on. So we're not gonna go crazy and use the whole thing because it's not necessary. Gonna use about half. And I promise you, Brian, this is so freaking good, dude. I was very skeptical at first too, and that's why I didn't buy it. I looked at it, I'm like, what the hell is that? Because that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of baby food. How is it? Hell yeah. Right on. And so if any of you have ever done any kind of like piping, etc. for like cakes and such, you'll know that sometimes you don't have a piping bag lying around, or perhaps it's dirty or whatever. So a good little plastic bag always comes in handy. So I'm going to cut the tip. And this gives you the control you want to kind of design how you want. I just kind of want it to drizzle, you know what I mean? So I didn't necessarily want to like just scoop it and flop it.
I think that looks good, man.
Hell yeah. A nice little pop of color. You know with nachos you're gonna add guacamole anyway. You know you're gonna have some salsa anyway. This guaca salsa just kind of does it. It seals it all in one. Then put a little here, a little here, a little here. Typically you would just kind of sprinkle all over, but not necessary. All right, Dad. Let's get you a little plate.
Now it's tasting time.
Let's get down.
It's time to taste. It's tasting time. Oh my. Brian says no.
Brian, you don't know what you're missing out on there.
Brian just said no. That's it. That's all he said.
Well.
Oh, look at that poo dog. Poo dog's nose is going up. Let me get the nose. Let me get the action shot. Mommy's in there cooking like good nachos, man. You smelling it? You smelling it? Mommy's in there cooking nachos. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of like, I smell it.
All right, Dad. Go at it.
Right there.
Yeah? It's good? Hell yeah, guys.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. I'm super stoked. We're going to be snacking on these for a couple of days.
Go ahead.
Maybe not a couple of days.
Right the fuck on, man.
Exactly as I imagined it. The flavors of the chicken, the white queso, the beans, oh, everything, the cheese, the guaca salsa, hell yeah. All that's missing right now is a little sour cream, but we'll add that. We'll add that to the side. Hell yeah, guys. So that's it. Chicken nachos, man. What do you think?
I think it was popping, man.
Dude, this thing is absolutely friggin' amazing. I'll get that big piece of chicken right there. Get that big piece of chicken. Hell yeah.
Right on, man.
So, try it today. If you want, doesn't have to necessarily be done with chicken. Could be done with steak. It could be done with ground beef. Whatever way that you like to make your nachos, please use whatever protein because it matters. Tonight, we just happened to do chicken because that's the way I wanted it to be, was chicken nachos. So hell yeah, quick and easy. Just popped it in the microwave, heated up the queso, heated up the chicken, put the beans on for about 10 minutes on a low heat, diced up some tomato. Again, you can always add some onion, you can always add some cilantro, you can always add some pico, some guac, regular guac, not the guaca salsa, olive, whatever. The world is your oyster when it comes to your creation. This was just the way I imagined it tonight. And it came out pretty fucking killer.
Came out awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
So, hell yeah. I'm gonna have to find a tray big enough to hold this.
Only thing missing is you motherfuckers.
I know, man. I wish everybody was here digging in. Quick, easy, something fun to make, something even more fun and tasty to eat. Chicken nachos. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all for joining me and Dad.
Love you guys.
Our very first back Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen. We did chicken nachos. Do some today or not. It's up to you. But I know we're about to these nachos. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys soon. I have a little pesto pizza that we're going to work on. Ooh. Yes, so that's going to be the next episode of Brown Sugar's Metal Kitchen coming from the new digs. Woo. Thank you all again for joining us. We about to mess these up. I love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Love y'all. Peace.